Welcome to the impromptu shave with Justin, the Red Island Shaver. Yes, let me just adjust this a little bit. There, how's that? So, yes, as you know, I got sniped by our favorite Swedish rock star, Matti the Knife Lindholm. So, thank you very much, Matti. Truly incredible. I feel like it's almost like Charlie the Chocolate Factory winning that golden ticket. Well, I have got the golden razor, so to speak. So thank you very much. Words cannot describe how happy I am at that. I mean, you're a great fella. You've been a great supporter of the channel, and pleased to call you a friend. So thank you so much. So before we get started, I know lately Matti has been into the whiskey, so this one's for you, brother. I hope I don't mispronounce this. I might, but I studied it and I practiced it. So, Skål. And that's some good old Canadian rye whiskey. Northern Harvest Rye by Crown Royal, actually. 2016 World's Whiskey of the Year. My personal favorite drink. Although I'm a bit of a pussy, it's mixed with ginger ale. I'm not a big fan of straight liquor. But yeah. So, wonky eyes, a new to me straight razor, kind of a cloudy day. What could go wrong with booze? Perfect. So, Matti also sent along a soap, and that is the Swedish Witch unscented vegan soap. Now, it looks like I took a big old chomp out of it. I did not. What I did was I cut some off. Excuse me. And I pressed it down into the handy-dandy Thirsty Badger lather ball. And I smushed it all down right in the whole bottom for a nice surface area for ease of latherability. So, brush for today. Matti's into metal. He's into the hard rock. He's into the devil horns, as I am. So I mean, what better than booze, a good soap, a good razor, good music. Let's go with camo. Such a, I don't know, it has such, I don't know, kind of a primal thing. So this is the Coyote Cuts Leatherizer, soaked in distilled water. 28 millimeter synthetic knot, and we're gonna get in and we're gonna lather the absolute ever-loving suds out of this soap. Try and keep this PG. So hopefully everybody's having a great day. Mine's going pretty good. I'm feeling it's about to get better here once I get into this. Really looking forward to trying out this Swedish stuff, though. I really am. I've seen lots of videos with the Swedish Witch. I've heard lots of great things. And I am anticipating a great shave. Now this is unscented. So, just like it says, unscented. There's no discernible smell. It's just a nice, clean, soapy scent. It's actually lathering up all over the place here. I think it likes the distilled water. Just smear some of that in the face. Yeah, make sure we get these bristles good and loaded. This brush was a little bit damp when it went in here. First time with a new soap, so I just want to make sure I get a really good heavy load on it, and that's pretty much loading right in the bowl. So that's great. And I will load this quite heavy. I'm going to scoop as much of this out and just really pound it into these bristles. And that way I can err on the side of caution with how much water I want to add. And I know I will have a good, godly amount of soap. A little bit more overflow there. Put that right on the face. Bunch of it on my towel. Very nice. Don't want that to go to waste, so I will set this aside. lathering. So I'm not really worried about keeping this video within my thresholds of time. It's usually around below 20 minutes. This one is going to be what it is. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to take my time, build a really nice lather, and we'll see how the shave goes. It's a new to me edge, so I don't know. See how it feels on the skin, but seeing Maddie's straight razor skills, they're probably some of the best out there among the YouTubers. So, knowing that he honed this and he hones the razors he uses on camera, and just watching him shave, I'm anticipating it's going to be a good one. And we'll get a little bit more water in there. Kind of a cloudy, gloomy day today, so kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but we'll manage. Lather's coming together very well. You can see that overflow down at the bottom of the brush is completely full. I'll just leave that there. I think maybe one more application of water, and this is distilled water as per usual. That's how I do all my shaves now. Soap feels very nice in the face though, nice and dense. And if I didn't mention or you couldn't read the label, this is the vegan formula. So I've heard great things about the Swedish witch. And seeing this lather, well, that's no real surprise. So I think I'm going to go with that. That looks good to me. Brush is completely full. Dump out the excess. We're going to get cleaned up. I'm going to get cleaned up. That looks good. Another sip of booze. Yummy. And here is the razor. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Helistrand. And nice black acrylic scales by the looks of it. Nice and tightly pinned. Nice vintage Swedish steel. I don't know if you can see that, but according to my chart, and the best I could hazard a guess, looks to be a half hollow ground. And probably about a 4/8 razor by the looks of it. 4/8 square point, which looks like it may be muted just a little bit on the tip, which is good, and that's just the way I like it. So let's put some Swedish steel to skin and see how she goes. Wonderful. Very smooth edge. Very, very smooth edge. Very, very slick soap. Just the way I like it. Nicely done, Maddie. Nicely done. It sure is hard to see here and today, or see in here today, so this is all by feel. Wonderful. Do a quick little rinse off, test the residual slickness. Oh yeah, great residual slickness there. See how the lather is held up in the scuttle? It's perfect. And I made the point in my last video that it's not really about the first lather. The first lather is great and everything, getting that first initial coat on your face. But really the testament of the soap is how it holds up for the duration of the shave. Can you still get that same nice thick coverage in the brush, or have it sitting in the brush or in the bowl or what have you? Will it maintain that? And this has definitely maintained it. This is nice and thick and creamy. Very nice. Very nice. Don't usually drink in the middle of the afternoon. It's about 2:30 here, East Coast time, but I'm sure it's 5 o'clock somewhere. But don't tiss. Alright, so into the second pass. Just the kind of edge I like on a straight razor too. It's sharp and smooth, but it's not scary sharp. Because edges are a funny thing. They're very particular to the individual. Like there's no real, I don't think there's a real cookie cutter approach to straight razor edges. It really comes down to the end user. What works well, what grind works well for some people, and what finishing stone works well for some people does not work well for others. And that is the hardest, it's the hardest thing really to nail down. And apparently Maddie and I have the same likes in an edge, because this is exactly in my wheelhouse. This is very, very similar to the edge that Randy puts on my razors, which is what I like. And you know, having the issues of not being able to see well, being able to put an edge on your face that you can trust by feel is very, very important. And this feels just like any other razor I've picked up. So that's great. Really liking the Swedish steel. Now for the hard one here. Outstanding performance out of this soap. Very fine edge. Very, very nice. Maddie, you are a beautiful human being. That is going to be a very, very, very treasured part of my collection. That was actually a pretty damn good shave, very close. So I'm just going to finish off with a DE like I always do. Because of the way my stupid grain grows, I just cannot get a BBS. So doesn't matter what I use, and this would be a good test to see how this soap stacks up with the DE. But you know, after that shave, with a straight razor, this can be a piece of cake. And that's that. That is that. So we'll go into the quick rinse and then the post. Make sure I get everything. I have a tendency to leave some stuff left behind that I can't see. All right. Unreal shave right from the get-go. Maddie, I can't, I don't know. I'm going to start rambling here at some point. True generosity. I'll have to come up with some way to pay you back. That was incredible shave. So for the post, he also sent something very, very intriguing, and believe it or not, it took me a good half hour to freaking find any information on this stuff. It is Hega Uppsala, I do believe, aftershave. So what I found out about this is this scent is citrus and cedarwood. So on first scent, I don't really get a whole lot of the citrus, but I do get the cedarwood, and it's just a very, very nice scent. Nice little restrictor in there. Oh yeah. Zero burn. I'm not sure if there's alcohol in this or not. I took a picture of the back label. I forgot to read it and see there's alcohol, but you know what? The whole label could be in Scandinavian or Swedish, and I might not be able to read it anyway. Very, very nice. Oh, that feels kind of thick when you put it on. Not just like a thin alcohol splash. Yeah, and there's a bit of that citrus on the dry down. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That smells good. Actually, I'm going to dump a bit more in the palm of the hand, and we're just going to go hog wild. Oh, yeah. Let me get that everywhere. Oh, I really like that. Throw some in the hair. There, that'll keep this mop tamed down a bit too. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. It has quite a large restrictor, actually. It seems to really dump it into the palm of your hand. But actually, it's only got a little hole, but it comes out there in a hurry. You can see that. So, yeah, that's a nice scent. I really like that. Really like that. All right, guys. So that is the shave. The very Swedish shave from here in the east coast of Canada. So, Maddie, once again, a million thanks. I couldn't even ever begin to tell you how humbled I am to receive this care package from you. You are a true gentleman, and I don't think anybody is going to disagree with that statement. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. Everybody that's watching this, if you haven't already subscribed, check out Maddie's channel. This guy is a true legend with the straight razor. If you come here to watch me for tips, go watch Maddie and he'll show you how it's done. I will have a link to his channel in the description box below. A million thanks, my brother. And that's the video for today. So as always, friends, have a great day and an even better shave. And once again, Skål. See ya.